So there goes SPY. Can end up taking SPY instead. Let's go ahead and load up SPY instead. I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna load them up, and then I want to see what SPY is actually doing. Okay, so SPY is moving. All right. Boom. All right. So that's good. That's good. That's good. And then I'm gonna put a stop loss on the previous 15. So worst case scenario with SPY, if it drops below 580.80, I believe. Yeah, if it drops below 588, I'll go ahead and cut it. Because I believe in the gap fill. Might end up filling the gap here. Digging into that gap, right? And a lot of times what happens at the entry of a gap, they treat it sometimes as resistance and we can reject. I've seen that happen a lot of times too. So I don't know why it happens like that, but I guess people get scared and we end up rejecting at the gap. So that's two reasons why, SPY might have rejected there, right? The resistance from the PT and then the entry of the gap. For about 30 minutes, this thing was consolidating. It finally broke out. Now it's heading to the upside. Why? Well, because SPY is doing this nonsense, right? So SPY is heading to the upside, right? I think I will add to my position if SPY once SPY makes a new high, I will, add to my position. What's Intel doing? Still consolidating. What's MVO doing? So MVO did pull back after getting to that 84.14, so I'm waiting for it to come back up. There goes SPY. So my negative 10%, I don't think I'll add to it from there because it's not too far off from where I bought it from. It's only $1 off. So I don't think I'm gonna add to that. I'm just gonna leave it. But I'm sure at some point this thing was like negative like 50%, negative 40%, something like that. This thing was about to kick me out of the trade all the way down here, right? What did I say? What did I say, Vaughn? It ain't over till it's over. Right? It ain't over till it's over, bro. So that's exactly what happened with SPY, man. All over the damn place, right? So let's make some levels with SPY though. All right, so we got reject at the 50 cent level, right? Because SPY likes to bounce or reject at the whole number in 50 cent levels, right? Hey, I don't care if y'all get tired of me saying things, get tired of me saying that. I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all can recite it back to me. Okay? I'm gonna keep saying it. Let's make another level at 585, and then let's make the gap fill, right? So the gap fill will be at 585.85. Okay, boom. All right, so we got our levels for SPY. See what it wants to do. Like I said, there is a gap to fill, so that's probably why we're pumping up right now. We'll see if it follows through. Kind of thinking the same thing. They're thinking, all right, we're at 584.50. Let me go ahead and take my profits. So then once a handful of people do that, everybody else panics because they might be in a position still, but then they see it pulling back. They're like, "Oh crap, I got to get out now." And then they get out and it causes like a chain reaction where we get a candle like this because everybody starts panicking, man. It's like people like to say they're like great traders and they're, pro traders and stuff, but a lot of people are very skittish when it comes to the market. They're like, look, I'm a scalper. I'm just going to get in, get out, take my money, and that's it. There's not a lot of people that will literally hold through blood or whatever the case may be. So you're going to get a lot of nervous traders. You're going to get a lot of scalpers. You're going to get a lot of people who just want to take their money. They'll put a ton of money in, right? They might put $1 million and it only has to move like 20 cents, 50 cents. Then they pull their money out. Right? Then they pull their money out and they're done. You know what I'm saying? So SPY doesn't really have to move that much for them to make money. So a lot of times they will literally take their money out at that 50 cent level. And, we got to take heed to that, right? We got to take heed to that. So there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So there's the scalping, there's people that swing, there's people that day trade, right? I just happen to be a day trader. That's just what works for me, right? Because I'm working on my skill of scalping, right? But I'm just more comfortable with day trading. I'm also working on my skill of swing trading. I'm just more comfortable with day trading. You just got to know who you are as a trader and stick with that. Okay, just know who you are as a trader. If you're a scalper and you do well with scalping, stick to scalping, right? Get better and better and better at it. If you know you're a day trader and you're working on your skill of day trading, okay, stick to that. Get better and better and better. If you're, a swing trader, stick to that, right? Perfect that skill. And then once you perfect that skill, or at least, be great at that skill, right? No such thing as perfect, right? Be great at that skill. And then you can expand on it by adding the other things, like scalping and day trading, right? Add the other things to your arsenal. Okay. This is why we tell y'all to tap in with Kiki's masterclass, right? Because that is going to help you with your scalping. If you want to be a scalper, if you're somebody who don't have a lot of time, or you're just like, look, I don't want to be staring at the charts all day. I just want to make money and get out and be done. Kiki's strategy is perfect for you, right? You be in the trade for like 3 minutes, already up 100%. But you have to tap in with Kiki, right? She's a scalper. That's what she does. She's a sniper, right? There's scalpers and then there's snipers, right? A scalper, okay, yeah, I'll put a bunch of money in and I'll take a bunch of money out. That's my scalp, right? Or you could be a sniper. It's like I precise time, I'm in, boom. I know exactly what time I'm getting in. I know exactly what candle I'm getting in on. Boom, I get in. Boom, up 100%. I just doubled my money in 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, right? But yeah, Kiki's a scalper, right? She has a long con approach too, where she gets 1,000% trades, right? Right? You do those with your runners, right? 3,000% she hit the other day, right? She can do the long con stuff. She can do the short term scalping stuff, right? But that's all a part of adding to your arsenal, right? But if you want to learn that, right, tap in with Kiki, right? Tap in with Kiki. I know a lot of y'all bought the yearly in January. Y'all need to tap in, okay? Tap in. She can teach you how to do it, right? Or small cap course, she's coming out with that too. That's gonna be crazy. That's coming out next year, right? So it's gonna be nuts, man. It's gonna be nuts. But yeah, that's what we got going on with the goings on. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then what's Spy doing, man? So Spy is at 584.72, just kind of sitting there, just kind of hovering around there. Not really doing much of anything. I'm flat on my play. I'm at 3%, which is basically the cost of admission, right? So yeah, man, just riding it out, just letting things cook, right? I don't need this alert anymore. So 585 is the next level for Spy, and then the gap will fill at 585, 85. Okay, it's a mouthful, right? 585.85 once it passes 585. Okay, finally green on Spy. So we're at that 585. I think because we're moving so slow, I don't necessarily think it's gonna reject here per se. But we'll see what happens. Okay, there goes Intel. Hoping for Spy to help with that, right? Because Spy is doing her damn thing right now. Okay. At 17% on Spy. 585.85 is where the gap will fill. And if I look on a daily chart, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, right? Look at that. Look how how much is left for us to fill this gap, right? Tiny amount. We started all the way down here, people. We started all the way down here and covered all this ground to the upside. It was a choppy cover, but we covered it. Okay. We covered it. So yeah, that's where we are right now on Spy. Right. I know I haven't done it a lot because a lot of times I'm just kind of looking for setups for you guys, right? But if you're somebody who's like, man, these red candles really be tripping me up, be scaring me and stuff, just go to your 15 minute, right? Just watch your 15 minute. You'll see the overall trend for a lot of stocks, right? Kind of see, all right, well, this was our pullback, 15 minute pullback, and now we're just continuing to the upside. Overall trend is bullish, right? Buy sitting at 67. I'm gonna load up that contract because I might end up taking profits on it pretty soon, or at least putting a stop loss because we're at 96% right now. Good trade if you took it with me, man. Good trade, good trade. 103 on Spy. Now it's time for me to set my stop. Boom, boom. Good trade, good trade. And so Spy didn't stop, man. So Spy got to the gap fill the gap, right? I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, didn't stop there though, right? It's still going, but my profits are secured, right? I'm out of Spy, profit secured. Make sure that you are securing your profits, people. Does that mean Spy is over? No, but it just, it is at that 50 cent level, so just be careful there. But that's a good trade right there if you caught it. Good trade, guys. Good trade, good trade. But like I said, don't have to stop here, man. It can keep going. It can keep going. And if you want to take it, go for it. I ain't mad at it. Spy's still going, man. I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done yet, right? You might got something that you can still go with, right? So yeah, just take advantage of what you see, right? Take advantage of what you see and move accordingly.